Howdy, howdy. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is for you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Zena, and I'm here with another read for you. This read is going to be mostly on simplicity and caring for yourself, okay? And this will be part one, because I don't know how to get TikTok to do more than 10 minutes for a reading. So until I figure it out, I'm going to be like, this is part one, this is part two, okay? So let's go. This is simplicity, part one of this read. So you have been focusing on yourself, haven't you? I'm just kind of channeling right now. You put in a lot of work to get to where you are. You've connected with your spirit guides a lot more lately. And if you haven't, you're being told to do that so that you can lead a more simple life. You're not meant to be out there trying to go this way, do everything in the world, because you're supposed to be leaning on your spirit guides, okay? You're supposed to be someone with a gentle heart, someone who's supposed to be softer to people. However, if you're trying to fix your life, like trying to go beyond the means of God, you're not going to lead a simple life, because you're actually going against what's supposed to happen, okay? So you need to just be focusing on yourself, make it more simple in your life. You probably have some to-do lists that you need to do. Simplify that. Write it down, get it done. Start with what you can get done now. Because if you have 30,000 things like you're putting in your mind, like, you know, you have your task for the day, but then you come across some more tasks you want to do. So then you're trying to wonder, well, what do I want to do next for my next task? Well, you need to go back to your first list that you had wrote down, because you need to, and then you forget about the new fucking shit that's coming. Unless it's like I have to go to an appointment with the police officers. That comes before all your other shit. You know what I mean? Like there's some things that you have to move for priority depending on what it is. But what you want to do is you want to write down your list. Like you want to make your life simple. Okay, that is the whole point of this read. So you get your list. See this? Yeah, it's called a to-do list. Got the $7 You take a pen. Seriously. I'm not doing this to make you seem like you're stupid or you don't have a brain. I'm just gonna like put some visual into your thought process, and this might actually help you be like, oh fuck. It might actually ding 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 something in your head to where you're doing it. It's nothing to do with me making you feel anything, any worth, whatever. So for example, today I have an appointment, so I'm waking up, and no, I don't always do the to-do list, because I was able to start managing time management better in my mind by I did it a couple times, and then I started realizing there's things that are just not going to get, they're not even going to get my attention, okay? So, you know, today I have an appointment, so, you know, I'm going to have the appointment, right? I'm not putting times, nothing, okay? We'll look at the times after, right? Because there's too much on your plate, okay? And you're being told you have too much on your plate. You need to simplify what you're doing in your day, or else you're not going to get anything done. You're going to be sitting there, and you're actually going to be you're unmotivated to get shit done. That's how that works. So you need to simplify your day. You know, I try to look for an important thing I have to do in the day. That would be that appointment, right? Okay, that's like I have to go. It's an appointment, right? It's an appointment it's an actual appointment. You know, you might have a medical appointment. You might, like I said, with the law enforcement, or for a new job. Those are important appointments. Maybe the doctor, whatever, a medical appointment, doctor. I said that. Maybe you have a medical appointment or doctor that you need to go see. That's why I repeated that. So get to your fucking appointment. Stop being scared. Regardless, if you have something or don't have something, it's there. At least you know about it. And if you don't take medications, good, great. Me neither. I don't need to. I literally just focus on my mind, and I don't get whatever I don't want, right? So that's how it works for me. But you might work differently. So go to the fucking doctor. I want to go see a doctor because I have to. You know, I have my kids and I'm trying to get back, and they want to assess my mental health and stuff like that, and it's fine. I swallowed my pride, did what I have to do. So regardless, sometimes there's things that you have to do and somebody needs to hear that. So focus on yourself. This is focusing on yourself. This is part of being simple and focusing on yourself. Writing down a few things in your day. You know, I wouldn't even write down more than 5 things that you're going to get done in a day. I mean, even just focusing on one particular thing. That appointment, and then focusing on self-work. Focusing on self the rest of the day. The appointment is for yourself, but it's also you're going for other people, okay? So you got to think, like, the appointment is not just for you. There's other people involved in all appointments that you go to, right? So you know that you get up, do a little bit of meditation or whatever it is that you love to do for yourself, and don't make it all day. Because if you have an appointment in the morning, maybe don't even do something that you love to do when you wake up, okay? Don't do that. Because, especially, for example, like when I was doing drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, I was a big addict. I was really into the scene. I sold drugs, I did all that. I really lived the gang life. And I wasn't a gang member, but I did live the gang life, okay? So, I'm going to share it with you because you're going to see how you can come out of this kind of crap and do good for yourself. It's not set in stone for you. Trust me, it's not. My whole life was not set in stone for me, but they would have wanted me to think it was, okay? Whole mind manipulation shit. I was a black sheep, so of course, I was that person that I got into some got around some rank fucking people, but it wasn't who I was. And I was very unique and different, right? So basically being the unicorn energy that I am in a gang life situation, figure that out. I really had maybe a few people that really loved me, and I fucking had so many people that didn't like me. But it's because nobody can figure out this. Even when I tell them, they still can't figure out this because they've never come across an alien before. I'm an alien. I'm not from here. Okay? I'm definitely an alien. Trust me. So basically, I open people's eyes because they've never come across my energy. They never come across my vibration. My vibration is a very new vibration on planet Earth to this day. Okay? So, yeah. So basically, I'm in this area where they only focus on the matrix. I'm that unicorn that comes in, puts color everywhere, and leaves. Now they're focused now they're set to focus on themselves, look at their demons, find their way all the way to the bottom like I was, and then they're gonna reach for God, ask for help, right? Because you know what, the devil's not gonna save them. They'll have no choice but to ask God for help at that point. They have no choice but to go to God at that point after coming towards me. As in, yes, a lot of people were coming at me. Not anymore. It doesn't happen anymore because I know who I am. So I'm so highly skilled at the knowledge of the intuition that comes my way that I know what is what. Like, you can't. I'm a truth teller. I see every truth around me, and I know and I see through people's souls. I know their soul. I know their soul more than they do, right? So I'm that unicorn, and I'm sorry, I'm like, kind of is about me in this read, but it is also about you too, because somebody needs to learn to be more simple in their life and stop maybe caring for everybody else right now. But it's okay to care for people. Okay? It's okay to care for people. Okay? So we'll go into part 2 if you want to listen. We'll get into the reading in a minute, but there's some things that I need to discuss with you, the channeling, because God is telling me to. The higher ups are telling me to. So even the underworld is telling me to talk about this. I'm very connected to the underworld and the higher ups. I have in very, very high realms. So I gotta get messages out. I'm not allowed to not do anything else because it's gonna drive me insane. It's gonna bug me all day. Oh, I gotta do it. It's an addiction because they're using me as messengers for you guys. I am God's vessel too as well. So when you look at me, I'm doing God's work for him. Okay? So anyways, I'll be back with part 2 of Simplicity of Life. Okay? So I'll be back. See you in a minute.